Run's going to throw straight away here. Throwing the out route complete. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Take easy, Ralph. This is hot. Silver.
First carry now, this is Bashal Tutu. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Michael McFadden able to make the play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture, and one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6.
Yeah.
I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
Bengals into the nickel set, third down.
Hey, I'm going. Hey, Ginger.
Third and long for him here. He completes it in traffic. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
It's fourth down.
Here we go on fourth. Lawrence. Brought in. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
If you go for it on fourth down, it's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
Here we go. 180. What is hot?
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Gun. Got. 180.
Burrow from the gun. Catch made by Chase Brown. They're on him as he gets it up to the 47. Darnell Savage brings that to an end.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
On point, ready?
6 yards to go here. It's third down.
Here we go. 11 mighty. Hot. 180. What is hot? Stop.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Jaguars take over first and 10 at the 50-yard line.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on first and 10.
Roll. Hey, live. Here we go.
On the game, it's Tutu. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Red. Gun. This is hot.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And no luck there, and that throw falls to the ground. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Hey, easy. Ralph.
Throw here, third down. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars parlay the interception into points. Brian Thomas Jr. the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
On now is Cook to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
Right, 80. It's hot. 11. 11.
They put a receiver in motion here left.
Stop.
Burrow now on first down. Look at that power, deep left side. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he can't finish it off in the end zone, but a great effort out of bounds all the way down at the 5. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal. Like you always say, right back to work for him, getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Brown on first and goal. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Slot man motioned over.
12.
And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be third and goal.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical third down call.
Here we go. 12. Hey, can.
He's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5.
Gotta go.
Looking quickly here.
A gain of 4 yards. It's fourth and goal.
11.
So some time to maybe reconsider what to do on fourth down. That's the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Just 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's fourth and goal.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Here we go with Brown. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Bengals start to fight back with their first points of this game. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bengals tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He fields it from the 8. This makes it up to the 25.
Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jump in a minute, but can't steer it no more. Riding the wave, but now you're chilling on shore. What's it used to be a fix when you're inside? This, but you don't want to see.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
All right, let's go.
Inside give here for Tootin. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Jaguar first down.
Jaguars.
Hey, go, go. Go, go.
First and 10 at the 30.
They'll go again here with Tootin. And they drop him after just a yard. 2nd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Hey, hey, hey. 11, Agate. Go, go. Silver.
2nd down give to Tootin. We'll have a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Hey, easy. Ralph, Ralph. Ralph. Done. This is hot. 30 left.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Dumped off to his running back. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere. On 4th down, it's Logan Cook on for the Jaguars to punt it away. And they could really use a good one here. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And this angles out and hits the sideline. That's a good punt there. They're pinned at their own 8.
Their own 8-yard line.
On 2.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Putting a receiver in motion. 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Rolling out to his left. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's out of bounds at the 15-yard line.
Well, the QB made something happen. He got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Right 80. Right side. Stop.
Burrow to the air now. They aren't getting anything here, Brock. They're actually going to lose some. Back to the 10.
You get this big old dude like him in the slot, it's an automatic mismatch advantage. You trade a little bit of speed, sure. You sure do get a lot of size. And anytime he's in the slot, you got to assume the ball's going his way.
Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on 3rd down. They send a man in motion. Burrow gets it out wide quick. And they bring him down at the 12-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
He'll start from the 39. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. And it's the Jaguars taking over on offense. 1st and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Focus, hot.
Tootin gets it from the gun. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Red on red. Hey, Dinter.
Hand off to Tootin. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
red.
First down throw, Lawrence. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! But the Jaguars get back on top of the loose football. They're keeping possession.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Lawrence working from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here we go.
Lawrence facing third and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that brings up 4th and long.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Logan Cook on the punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line.
I'm one, ready?
There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive.
Let's go now. Go, set, go, go.
Starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, I think I hear the warning sirens. You hear them, Kate? I think they just got quieted. Because that run right there gave them enough room from their goal line where you should feel comfortable calling anything in your playbook.
Man in motion out of the slot. They're just going to play it safe, sticking with the ground game, it looks like. And this won't get him any extra breathing room. He's brought down back at his own 7-yard line. The Jaguars are going to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful.
Here we go. 11, Thomas.
Chase coming in motion right. On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Absolutely fires this one right. Big gain downfield. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 1st and 10 from the 41.
It's just 12. Right, 80. Right, hot.
Burrow setting up the play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Final timeout taken by the Bengals. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
I'm one, ready?
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
11. Here we go. Can.
They've got a man in motion. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10.
11, MT, play. Here we go. Right, 80. Right, hot.
Motion man sent left. On 2nd and 10 now. It's Burrow. Buying some time left. He takes it himself. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Just really nice execution on his part to convert there. For the kicker to pay off, really the execution of his teammates. He works so much on situational opportunities those minutes before halftime, and they maximized it.
Return coming from the 6. Jukes away from one. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. On now is Cook to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180.
Starting the half with a give to Brown. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
180. Stop.
Burrow. The left side, and Gesicki has it. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Gun. Stop. 180.
First down.
180. Stop.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Down by Caleb Branshaw.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
2nd and 3 now.
Gun. Stop. 180. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Stop.
The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Flushed out of the pocket. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And 4th and 4 coming up.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Let's get set. 11. Stop. 180. 11 MT. 11. Stop.
Looking to throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That is Caleb Branshaw. And the Jaguars take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Intercepted. Turnover on down.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
On red.
Tooting on 1st and 10. Running their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Let's go. Next side. Here we go.
Tootin headed left. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars grab the lead on their first series of the half.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars take a 4-point lead.
14. Bengals 10.
On now is Cook to kick this away. His return starts at the 5. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
On the return, the Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
12, 12, 12.
They bring Higgins in motion left.
Stop.
Burrow on first down. That's him on the quick hitter. Get some space around midfield. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. A gain of 27 yards there. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Here we go. Ready? Raise up.
Sending a receiver left.
Stop.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. This run held up after just a couple of yards. That makes it second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and
8. Here we go. 180. Stop.
Right back to Chase. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They pick up 20 yards there. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
11, 11, 11, 11. Gun.
Motioning him from the slot right.
Can. Stop.
Handoff headed left to Brown. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it second down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Here we go. Stop. 11 MT, Kate. 11 MT.
They motion a receiver left.
Stop.
Give on second. It's Brown. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make third down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
All right, ready?
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
11 mighty. 11. Let's get set. Stop.
He gets it out left, and it's Cup. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take the lead as Todd runs out here in the 3rd. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. Route. Hey, Soko.
They go play action. Lawrence. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Rip, 23. Hey, Soko.
Tootin with it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
Jaguars, first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now it's 2nd down.
Hey.
Now it's Tootin. Still going past the 40. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a 4th-quarter lead. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Has this at the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he is gone. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Hey, lie.
On the ground, Tootin. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Hey, run. Turn. This is hot. Silver.
Lawrence throwing here. He gets this one to Strange. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
And the Jaguars,
Let's go.
first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. He beams one deep right side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. They got 2nd down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Ready.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
On the red.
He's back to throw. Got his man. Thomas has it. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Here's a screen for Tootin. Has a lane inside the 25. And he has it almost to the red zone down at the 21-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Bill.
Shotgun give now to Bigsby. And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Trent, 23.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
He'll throw it. And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars have taken the lead late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
And it's good. So they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now. On now is Cook to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level. They want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Gun. Shot. Can.
Back to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Running back, motioning right. Here he is to throw. Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at it, selling to that defense. So that's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
I'm fine, ready?
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10.
Right, 80. Right, hot.
Counterplay, Brown. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock. As this one loses yards. The Jaguars are going to call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Offense to the line, 2nd down.
Here we go. Hey, can. Shot.
Setting up to pass. Dumps it off to his running back. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
It's sure nice to have that safety valve. Sure nice to have a running back that's not just able to tote it, Kate, but he's able to catch it. That's now multiple times they've looked his way, and multiple times he's delivered.
He's driving in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Let's get set. Right 80. Got.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break Gronk as they force this 4th down. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. All right, down by 4. They got to have this one on 4th down.
Here we go. Dot. Right. Dot.
Here's a quick throw to the left. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Extra point upcoming. This to put it to a field goal game. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds as we'd assume our final snap.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He's got it inside the 10. And he's taken down. They got to him on his way to 6. No time left on the clock, partner. That defensive effort right there is going to win.